Call meeting to order. Appreciate everybody being here. Item 2, the consent agenda. All the following items, which concern reports and items of routine nature, normally approved at AHA meetings, will be approved by one vote, unless any trustee desires to have a separate vote on any or all of these items. The consent agenda consists of discussion, consideration, and action on the following items. A, the minutes of the regular trustee meeting on October 28, 2025. B, the minutes of a special trustee meeting on November 12, 2025. C, the Finance Committee minutes, November 25, 2025. And D, the check report, August 9, 2025 and November 8, 2025. Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Move to approve the consent agenda as printed.
Second.
Thank you. I have a motion by Dr. Brown, second by Dr. Hala, to approve the consent agenda items A through D. Roll call?
Martin?
Yes.
Burke?
Yes.
Simon? Yes. Mossberg? Yes. Brown?
Yes.
Hannaford?
Yes. Item number 3, CEO's report.
Okay. Amanda and I attended OHA Connect last week in Oklahoma City. That's the annual hospital convention. And that gives us an opportunity to network with our colleagues and also vendors looking, for services maybe that we're interested in. And so that was a great opportunity to connect, as well as we won an award. We won the PAC award, which is the Political Action Committee, where we raise money for OHA to push the needs of the Hospital Association on those issues that are important to us. And so thank you to those that donated. We won the award for the most money raised per capita. So that was exciting, so thank you for those that donated. Made some contacts with a vendor that is actually going to be out here in a couple of weeks, so I'm excited to see if that has legs to help us in one of the areas. So I'll let you know more about that when we see what that assessment looks like. Kelly will talk more about the loan, but I just want to say thank you to the City Council for the approval of the $3 million loan. We do appreciate that, and that will go towards helping us fund those projects, those capital projects. October was a strong revenue month for us, the second best in 12 months. Lab and Downtown Clinic had record months. The net revenue is up 16% since January, and the AR days have gone from 47.2 to 34, so great job team. That takes a lot of work. We're pleased with how the transition is going with CodeQuick. One of the things that Amanda is working on with the team is we've had some concerns about ACE that works for us, that does contact patients regarding outstanding balances. And so we're going to do some education and maybe do a board in the lobby with a picture of ACE. Something went out on social media today to introduce ACE, to make sure that patients know that it's a legitimate call and not a scam call is what we're trying to do. So getting that education out there. In just messaging in general, clarifying that these are not, you've been sent to collections calls, it's a contact regarding outstanding balances. So hopefully that'll help. Amanda's been working a lot on the marketing and social media presence. She's working on like Home for the Holidays, using our employees in some stories and patient testimonials. Looking at expanding into Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, etc. So educational posts about like sickness trends, coming up RSV season. I mean, here we are, the end of November, and it's been 80 degrees. That's something, but we will get there into the flu and cold season. So, and most importantly, working on physician recruitment is top of the list. So those are challenging times when meeting with colleagues, at the convention. That is top of the list, is physician recruitment. And, you know, we're sitting there going, if you think you have trouble recruiting physicians, you should try it in Northwest Oklahoma. So, but we're going to get there. Generally, the board report, the clinic, if you've not been to the West End Clinic lately, it looks fantastic. Kelly worked with one of the local painters to get that project completed, and I was there today, and I think maybe he's just about done. It looked like he had some in Steve's office to finish, but it really looks nice. So thank you, Kelly, for getting that accomplished. One of the things before I turn it over to Kelly is I'm proud of the staff. We adopted a gentleman for Christmas, Christopher McClellan. His mom, Melanie, used to work for us. She was actually a traveler nurse that was here for quite a while during COVID. And Christopher fell on hard times, became homeless and addicted, and he found his way back home. And she got him to a recovery for addicts in Arkansas. Where did I tell you? Excuse me? Renewal Ranch in Conway, Arkansas, I believe it is. And he's doing fantastic. So we adopted him for Christmas, and employees have either given money or selected an angel, something that he was in need of. He'll be there at the Renewal Ranch for a year. It's a year-long program, a fantastic program that helps integrate them back into the workforce and community. And so keep him in your prayers, and I just want to give a shout out to our staff for providing a Christmas for him.
Any angels left?
I think there are actually.
We're in need of 14 wide dress shoes.
Wow.
14 months. He's a big guy.
Wow.
He is a big guy. So, anyway. Any questions? There's lots of other stuff in there. If you have questions, be happy to answer them, but I won't take any more of your time. You can read
Any
it.
questions for Candace? Do I have a motion to approve and accept the Share Medical Center written report for November 2025?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. I have a motion by Dr. Brown, and a second by Dr. Simon to approve and accept the Share Medical Center written report for November 2025. Roll call?
Burt.
Yes.
Simon. Yes. Mossberg. Yes. Brown.
Yes.
Hannaford.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Okay, item 4, CFO report.
Like Candace said, the financial performance last month was pretty good. We did have some help in achieving that with our quarterly shop payment that comes in. So all in all, October, we saw our cash finish up with about $153,000. Candace talked about our AR days. I'll mention again, accounts payable is at almost $531,000. That's up a little bit from September, but that's a really good number for us. So we're pleased with that. Gross revenue was over $2.5 million. Like Candace said, it was our second best gross month of the year, or past 12 months. Let's see. Expenses were up both in terms of excluding salary, benefits, and depreciation. That was $736,000. It was up about $65,000. Salaries and wages were also up, and that was $505,000, which was an increase of about $29,000. Year to date, for October, the net income was $105,674, and the total net income after sales tax was $223,598. Year to date, we have we are in the black at $166,178, and that is about a $578,000 improvement over where we were last year. I will point out that I think I mentioned at the last meeting that we got our cost report back and that we do have a payable on that. That payable will be booked on December 1st. So You won't see it in the November financials, but when we meet in January and talk about the December financials, that's where you'll see that come across. And we will actually file the cost report on December 1st with Medicare, so that's how that'll work. Other than that, Candace talked about the loan, and I'll just kind of give everybody an update. We look to be closing on or around December 10th. We're going to wait until sales tax comes in and we make our December payment at Bank of Oklahoma. Once we make that payment, then we'll close on the loan with F&M Bank. We are working with Dream First, who has our operating account, to set up a higher interest bearing account that will hold those funds until we need to write checks to pay for projects, pay for equipment, that sort of thing. So I don't believe we're going to be establishing any new accounts. I think we're going to be converting an existing account. But if we establish something new, we did talk about also having a maybe like a CD for a portion of the money that's going to take longer to spend. So that'll come back before the board. It'll sit in a high interest, probably ICS account until we have another meeting where we can put it in a different type of account or CD. Everything else I can talk about later in the meeting. Any questions?
With the engagement letter for the FY 2025 audit and cost report from Forbes Bazaars. Do you want to talk about that or anything you want to?
Yeah. Basically, this is our annual.
We're actually caught up, so this is.
Yeah, it's just our annual engagement letter for Forbes to do our cost report, which is the final cost report for the nursing home, the FY25 cost report for the hospital, and the FY25 audit. Which, yeah, after this audit, that would catch us up on all of our financial audits.
Any questions for Kelly on that? Do I have a motion?
I move to approve the engagement letters for FY 2025 audit and cost reports from Forbes Bazaars.
Thank you, Dr. Simon. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Dr. Mossberg. I have a motion by Dr. Simon, a second by Dr. Mossberg to approve the engagement letter for FY 2025 audit and cost report from Forbes Bazaars. Any other questions? Roll call.
Simon? Yes.
Mossberg?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Hannaford?
Yes.
Martin?
Yes.
Burke?
Yes.
Okay, agenda item 5, got, looks like one thing for Dr. Burke.
This is just reappointment to allied staff for Crystal Elliott, APR in family medicine.
Okay, I have a motion by the credentialing committee and Dr. Burke. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. I have a motion by Dr. Burke, second by Dr. Simon, to reappoint to allied staff Crystal Elliott, APRN, family medicine. Roll call?
Mossberg?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Hannaford?
Yes.
Martin?
Yes.
Burke?
Yes.
Simon?
Yes.
Okay, anything?
That's it.
Thank you. Item 6, Quappy, anything? Candace, you want to go over on Quappy there? Any reporting departments? Anything there? Any questions by any board members? Quappy. Okay. Move on to item 7, improvement to patient care. Contract review, quality evaluation. Candace, anything on that? Whoops.
Let me get there. How many do we have?
6 or
Looks
7.
like one of them, Global Health,
It's not available.
was not applicable, but the rest of them were 100%. And then on the policies and procedures, looks like just some updates were made to those, nothing new, no new ones.
And then on item B, discussion action, revisions report, just
That's that one.
that,
Yeah,
okay.
good, yeah.
Any questions on that? Do I have a motion to approve the revisions report dated October 31st, 2025?
So moved.
Thank you, Dr. Brown. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. A motion by Dr. Brown, a second by Dr. Simon to approve the revisions report dated October 31st, 2025. Roll call?
Brown,
Yes.
Hannaford,
Yes.
Martin,
Yes.
Burke,
Yes.
Simon,
Yes.
Mossberg. Yes.
8, shared convalescent home report. Kelly?
So I did speak with Adam Jordan this week, and he believes that he's just waiting on Medicare to sign off on everything. So 11 months after the sale, we might have a change of ownership. So hopefully that is completed here within the next week or so. But we do continue to, until Medicare changes that ownership, we're going to continue to receive their funds into our account and have to push them back out to them for the care that they're providing over there. After that, and after this audit, I hope that we are going to not be having nursing home financials moving forward. The nursing home will just be a little part of the hospital financials moving forward, and because there are still some expenses that we have related to carrying the medical records and that sort of thing, but it's not a hospital expense. We do have some receivables, but between the auditor and our third-party billing company, they're getting those cleaned up. I don't think we had an accurate number.
Okay, so we'll get that caught up with you. Any questions for Kelly on that? Anything on, homestead report?
Homestead, they have had some move-ins, but their census has been running about 60% occupied. They are making some, Tanya and I have been working on some things with the expenses to try and get those back in line with, so our income statement looks better. And, we haven't found anything real major that needed to be corrected, but we found some little things that we're working on. For the month of October, they did have $76,203 in revenue. About 66 of that was for resident rooms, and about 10,000 of that was meal revenue. And expenses were $77,681. So Homestead lost about $1,400, almost $1,500 in October. Year to date, they're in the red about $42,000. But hopefully we'll get some of these new people moving in. Will help with the top end of that, and hopefully some of the things we're doing on the expenses will help with that and have a better net outcome.
Any questions for Kelly on the homestead? Anything for the foundation?
I will say that the Communities Foundation is either has or is getting ready to release the scholarship applications. So tell your students to get out there if they're looking at a career in healthcare. This is for students that are graduating high school now, but that will be going into a healthcare career or education path, and it is awarded after their third year of enrollment in a health careers major. So we've been awarding 2 per year here lately, and hopefully we'll be able to continue that this year.
Okay, any questions for Kelly on the foundation? St. Anthony's, no reports. Mr. Bowman is gone, so we won't have any city council report unless you have anything you think important.
The only thing relevant was that it was a unanimous decision to approve the loan. So.
Item 13, chairman's report. We do have, if you look at the very back, you've got the schedule for 2026 for our hospital meetings. Pretty routine and same time frame. So is there a motion to approve the 2026 board calendar?
I move to approve the 2026 AHA board calendar.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. I have a motion by Dr. Simon, second by Dr. Mossberg, to approve the 2026 AHA board calendar. Roll call.
Hannaford,
Yes.
Martin,
Yes.
Burke,
Yes.
Simon. Yes. Mossberg. Yes. Brown.
Yes.
Okay, on item 14, we do have one new business item, and you have a sheet in front of you if you'd like to pull that up. This is a discussion and action to approve the purchase of Shimatsu Radspeed Pro SRS DR radiographic system as per the quote number 03540021. It comes with a 2-year warranty agreement and at a total cost of $196,964.43. A little bit of background. Basically, our system right now is no longer able to be repaired and serviced. You can see the 3 quotes below. So this is the lowest quote, and from my understanding, this is the quote this is the system that the staff prefer on top of that. So it's kind of a win-win for us. Kelly, anything, or Candace, that you guys would like to add on that?
The only thing I'll say is that we will be using the loan money to make this purchase. It is a 2-year warranty, like Dr. Hannaford said, and then even with the upfront cost being less than the Fuji, even the service agreements are less, so it's a good opportunity for us. The equipment we had wasn't purchased new when we got it, and so this will be brand new. It will have good warranty. It should last the hospital for quite some time.
I was going to say, is there an estimated time frame of how long it?
Well, nothing lasts as long as it used to.
Yeah, and I know we make it last longer than it usually.
So we've had that one almost 15 years.
Since the
Okay.
remodel.
Yeah, so almost 15 years, and it was used. So.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay, basically with the new business item up top, do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the purchase of the Shimatsu radiographic system.
Okay, do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. I have a motion by Dr. Mossberg and a second by Dr. Brown to approve the purchase of the Shimatsu Radspeed Pro SRS radiographic system as per quote number 03540021 Rev 1 with a 2-year warranty agreement for a cost of $196,964.43. Any other questions? Roll call.
Martin,
Yes.
Burke,
Yes.
Simon. Yes. Mossberg.
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
Hannaford.
Yes. Any other new business? Hope everybody has a great holiday, and we are adjourned.